Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in. We got him caught with his hand in the fish trap.
So I wonder if this mission for Artie is by here.
Hello again, Mr. Clog. You've really let yourself go.
Water cooler procedures. Simulcrum AL53KE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. If the item's form is different than any previously reported, then make a note describing the new form. Description/altered effect. The object's true shape and appearance are unknown. It has been known to take the form of the following objects: ring of keys, lunchbox, wrench, microscope, stapler, glasses, mail tube, spoon. The item is able to adopt the physical form of items in its immediate vicinity. The item is capable of limited physical movement, repositioning itself whenever it changes form. This only occurs when it is unobserved physically and digitally. Because of this, the shapes has never been observed. Reciting formula L.14 or L.32 causes the item to reveal itself by shuddering. Background. The item was initially discovered within the Bureau itself, whether an agent brought it inside, in brackets intentionally or otherwise, or it resided here prior to the Bureau's arrival to the oldest house is unknown. Alright. Guessing we have to go. Activate the draining pump.
We should go down there to clear out the rest of it. Hope we never meet again.
Happy days. All right. All right. So that's that mission completed. Let's go for this one. Mate. What utter bollocks that was. Awesome. So another weapon upgrade. A weapon mod. Right, are we good? Is there a mission in other than that one? Is there another mission? I think it might be the jukebox one. Okay. Fantastic. Okay.
should get these back.
All right. Well, we've done it. So glad I can levitate from them things. Okay, that was one mission, well, 2 missions done.
What's new?
Here are the pouches. I found 6.
Well, that's all of them. Counting mine. Well, I guess I'll just have to wear all of them. It sounds sappy, I know, but... well, it's all I can think to do.
Nothing's easy with the hiss. Is it rude to ask what's inside? What's inside the pouches? Too late now.
Well, the story's confidential, but, well, I guess I can tell you, being the director and all. So, the Bureau had heard rumors of a werewolf gathering upstate every full moon. Us being rookies, they sent us to confirm it was bullshit.
Hold on, is he about to tell me werewolves are real?
Turns out, there was an altered item that was creating violent gravitational anomalies during full moons. Oh, man, we nearly bit it that night. Well, to remember the occasion, we all bought silver bullets to wear around our necks, just in case we ever ran into another werewolf.
So why did you leave the Rangers?
Well, thought I could do more good here. And somebody's got to protect the people who protect everybody else, right?
I have to
Happy
go.
days.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Yeah, bro, update your dialogue, mate. Be fantastic if you can. Alright, that's one more mission taken care of.
Stop by anytime.
Appreciate it, Reese, bro. I appreciate it. Okay. So. Can definitely upgrade our shield. I'll take that. Alright. Let's look at the next mission. So I know this mission was one that we did have earlier on. And I know that obviously we needed to find out where she was. She's definitely not in these wings, no? Apparently she's in the research area. Okay, let's head to this one. Oh, come on, man. Okay. Got a few things in here. Lucky item manifest. Lucky item manifest. So, bronze koi fish China attracts abundance and wealth feng shui. Horseshoe island wards off evil, orientation important, heals up, allows luck to be kept, heals down, luck flows outward. Excuse me. Manakai Nico Japan, beckoning cat used in shops, paw held up to beckon customers, creating luck for the business owner. Four-leaf clover island, shamrock rare plant variation, connections to druidic healing rituals, elephant china protection, good luck, wisdom, feng shui. Light bulb variation or various. Light bulb various. Documented gambling rituals indicate luck is produced when all lights in the room are turned on. Note effects of items to be tested. Consider investigating the orientation of horseshoe. Also consider positioning of feng shui objects. Proximity of luck items may influence luck readings. For more information on ritual use, lucky actions to perform and avoid, and relevance to OCD behavior, see file 9281672. Holy muck almighty. This is fucking crazy, man. Oh, the room's a bit fucked. Okay. So the lights are all on. Horseshoe downwards, let's try that. Try again. Okay, I've got no idea. Okay. Okay. Give me a second.
Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first. Even if you have. I hate guard duty down here. It's fucking weird.
Excuse me?
This is nothing.
Are you lost?
No, that's weird. What's weird about
Underhill checking in. Hello, Rhea. How is it going down there? Question mark. Enjoying the mold so far? Question mark. Settling back into life at the old FBC? Question mark. I also wanted to ask how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive. But I want to hear what you thought of her. I think you two could be very good. Damn. Give me a second, guys. Oh, mate. Fuck me. Well, the good news is I'm still alive. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but give me a couple seconds and I will be back reading this. Oh, how did you die? Well, I was streaming a game, and suddenly, I nearly had a fucking coughing fit. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I don't know what the fuck that was, but out of nowhere, my throat just collapsed into a point where I needed to clear my throat and get a drink. No, the monsters on this game don't kill me unless it's the annoying fucking spheric thing. It's just me talking on a game that will eventually kill me because for some reason my voice didn't want me to carry on speaking. Right, give me a second, guys, and we will be back. Okay. I'm just going to take another drink just in case that shit happens again. "101 ways of how not to die in real life." Oh. I know. Let's die while speaking about a game that we're playing. Right. Start again. "Hello, Raya. How is it going down there? Question mark. Well, I'm dying, to be honest, pal. Enjoying the mold so far? Question mark. Setting back into life at the old FBC? Question mark. I also wanted to ask how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive. But I want to hear what you thought of her. I think you two could be very good on a project together. Could learn a lot from each other. Let's get together and chat about it soon. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. I'm sorry you can't think of anything besides the mold right now. You always were a woman of focus. I always admired that about you. Talk soon, Casper." Okay. Guys, like I said, I have no idea what the fuck that was, but we are going to carry on. One of 101 ways of not to die on a game. Mold threshold. Progress report, active threshold / mold research. Summary. So you want to know how my mold research is getting on, Casper? Question mark. Here it is. Microscopic organisms similar in appearance to something construct the architecture of the mold. I do not understand if these something are the original disseminators of the mold or are bidden by some fungal infection. My voice is trying the very best for me not being able to speak without making me cough or something. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I have ever seen. I theorize there is a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold, rooted here to accelerate growth in our dimension. I refer to this yet unknown source as Mold 1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption of itself. It propagates in the chest cavity and quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. This behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means the mold has adapted to our presence, targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread. It is a truly ingenious little thing. A full report will be ready soon. Keep your slacks on. I'll try and keep my fucking voice going. Right. Threshold Utility Counter Essay. Alternative Perspective. RE Threshold Utility Research Summary. Dr. Darling's recently penned essay titled Something Something contains some glaring omissions that I feel I must shine a light on. Firstly, the entire premise of the essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau, while the mold is actively hostile to use his words. We cannot determine the worth of these dimensions and their life forms using bureaucratic definitions. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. If the something creating the mold were reconfigured in their purpose, the structures they build, or they could build, would rival the greatest skyscrapers. Highly apologise for this, guys. The mold's resistance to various strains of disease we've attempted to introduce could be derived into something. Yes, admittedly, this application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall, but I pause to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for a challenge. Refer to file 2351863 for full report. Okay.
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to.
Shouldn't you be in a safe room? Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
And these samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need. Here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
All right.
Have you worked with Emily Pope?
Our paths have crossed. Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I feel like there's a but coming.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid. She shouldn't be afraid to forge ahead on her own. Science is skepticism. Everything must be questioned before the truth can emerge.
So is Darling your boss?
If you insist on clinging to such outdated hierarchies, then yes. However, I would argue that our fields are too dissimilar for one to manage the other. Of course, Darling would much prefer to find his own miracle solution to the Bureau's fungal frustrations. He always needs to be the hero.
So tell me again how you came to work at the Bureau?
Well, like I said, I was brought in as a special advisor. A temporary position, you see. Although that's not the whole truth. I was employed here for a time, straight out of university. After a decade of admittedly fascinating work in threshold research and regulation, I began to chafe under the bureaucracy. I needed a change. Not that academia was so different.
And then the mold happened.
About 4 months ago, yes. Since my departure from the Bureau, they hadn't been able to find my equal in threshold analysis. Darling and I had kept in touch over the years, meeting at conferences and the like. He called me, and I booked a flight. I've never been able to say no to a man with a dangerous alien biosphere. I had to leave my post in the middle of term, but so be it.
So she's a professor. That explains a lot. The mold seems to be having some weird effects on things.
Indeed. Even people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly within the chest cavity, killing the host. Luckily, one must ingest the stalks to become infected.
Don't eat the mold. Okay.
We've always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity. A blooming, if you will.
I never thought the word blooming would sound so horrible.
Maybe that was what was killing me out of fucking
Thanks
thin
for the
air.
information.
My pleasure.
Although I didn't eat it. Alright. Let's get to where we need to go.
It smells so sweet down here.
Well, that was
How
a
this mold
mistake.
tastes.
Pink Flamingo Supplement. Pink Flamingo AL46 KE background. Agents noticed a transient commonly found outside the entrance of the Bureau headquarters would carry the item and loudly claim to be responsible for the lack of inclement weather. The frequency of these claims attracted the personal interest of Dr. Darling. In interviews disguised as casual conversations, the transient reported that the item gives me clouds when it's hot and sun when it's not. Gives me clouds when it's hot and sun when it's not. An event of note occurred during a heavy downpour when the vagrant was witnessed performing a possible ritual with the item. In brackets, see file PAL 1372 for a detailed observation. So I actually don't know if it's PAI, because I keep thinking it's L, but everything else is in capitals. So when it looks like the 1, but it's obviously not the 1, it is an I, I'm guessing. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Maybe that's why I got punished. PAI 1372 for a detailed observation. Yeah, probably got punished by not saying the right thing. Anyway. Dr. Darling reported a wait of so many seconds before the rain stopped. The vagrant was seized the next day. After something, he was found to possess something and was released. The item remains in bureau custody under suspicion of altered status. Though this still has not been proven, all known variations of identification formulas have failed to elicit a response from the item. All right. Oh, this is fun.
Are those people?
Nah, mate, you didn't hit me then. That's a joke. Bullshit. There's no way you hit me then. Come on, man. Here we go again, man. Fuck me. Alright.
Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first. Even if you have.
Mate. Mate, you're nowhere near me. Again. You're nowhere near me, pal. It's amazing. Actually is amazing.
Found one.
Right, give me a second, guys. Okay, guys, sorry about that.
This looks like a good one.
Okay, we can't go on whatever this stuff is. Let's read that collectible. So, picnic basket procedures. Bremen basket in brackets AI54UE. Containment procedure item to be stored in a black rock panelled cell. Keep away from lab animals when not in use. Description / altered effect. A simple wicker basket with cloth lining, no food items inside. The item produces a hypnotic effect that solely affects non-human animals, forcing them to congregate passively around the object. Animals from every genus and species that have thus far been tested are susceptible. Single-cell organisms do not appear to react to the effect. Appendix. So 697. Item was taken to a forest upstate for testing. Results of the test provided contradicting data as some of the attracted animals exhibited hyper-aggressive behavior. The exercise unfortunately resulted in something. Further testing should be restricted to more low-risk animal species with medical staff on standby. Okay.
One of Underhill's samples.
Stepping to the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but don't touch and don't stream much. Let's join the treasure keys. Let's join the treasure keys.
Building shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house. Safe employees are happy employees. Certain rituals allow agents to navigate the oldest house as well. But accidents do happen. Trapping agents inside the walls. I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food. And remember, kids, when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
Damn. Okay. Well, that was a bit of a what was the word for it? Savage thing to do.
This must be one of the samples. This looks like a good one. That's all 5 samples. I should get these back to Underhill.
Alright, all samples collected. Oh yeah, throat is a lot better now, guys. I really don't know what happened before, but that was some weird shit. Don't get me wrong. The one with the aim, you know, that was shooting at me though, those new enemies are quite difficult. They take a lot of damage as well, to be fair. But yeah, what I was going to say is... Oh, we got some new mods. What I was going to say is... I had no idea what was going on with my throat before, and I think it was just one of those things that happen from time to time, and it is annoying, but it is what it is, unfortunately. How do we upgrade weapons? Obviously I know we can upgrade mods, but I don't know how we upgrade weapons. Personally. Okay. Let's have a look at this stuff. So we got quite a few mods here again. We got another multimedia, which we've already seen.
Fucking weird. This is nothing.
Yeah?
Clocks?
You look like a woman with mold for me.
I found all 5, but I kind of wanted to eat them.
The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold, or even of this dimension. I suspect it is the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold, or fungus, because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know. Except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
Did you happen to meet any more members of my ranger detail?
I didn't see any rangers, just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores.
Feel like I should ask to see her credentials.
There. That didn't take too long now, did it? Ingest this pill, then go and find the source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you to. Great idea, Jesse.
Ugh. Honestly, did you want me to wrap it in cheese?
not the taste, the smell. It stinks in here now.
Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll be. Now go. Find the source.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
I guess we're going back.
I hate guard duty down here.
This must be the pit Underhill was talking about.
Nice. That's that bastard. Okay.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.25. Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.25. Underhill sent us down this weird-ass threshold looking for whatever's making all these vegetables sprout. I will say this, it smells delicious. Underhill sent us down this weird-ass threshold looking for whatever's making all these vegetables.
Oh, God. The further I go, the worse it smells.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.28. Wait, 6, 7, whatever. Still in the threshold. Ollie's straight up eating the vegetables now, because, well, why not? Mom said, eat your vegetables. Eat too many and your skin'll turn green. Green like Ollie's. Hey, Ollie, what'd you find now? Ranger Captain, note 7.28. Wait, 6, 7, still threshold. Ollie's straight up eating the vegetables now. Mom said, eat your vegetables. Eat too many and your skin'll turn green. Green like Ollie's.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty.
Nope. Return to Underhill aggressive growth. Damn, that was a close
Stop
one.
being surprised by all the weird shit in this place.
looks kind of pretty. Turns out to be something like that. Fuck me, man. Alright. Is there anything else we can find? See, we can kill things like that, but we can't fucking take out the thing that we fucking took out before. Make it make sense. Alright, another damage mod.
Oh, so good. Oh, need more. Oh, so good. Oh, need more.
Mate, come on.
Come save you.
You've returned, I see.
Indeed.
And you're not sprouting mold from your eyes. I take it that means my pill worked. Now tell me everything. Did you find the source? You did, didn't you?
I found a big angry plant. Like, gigantic. I killed it.
You killed it! You found the source and you killed it! I could have learned so much from a live specimen.
Her concern is touching. Really, it's too much.
Here, I brought you a sample.
A piece of the innermost mold. You're not such a lost cause after all. Strange. So different, even superficially. Another stage of growth, perhaps.
Please, no more stages.
You'll be pleased to know that cutting down the creature at the source has already resulted in a notable cessation of the mold's rapid growth. You've bought me time for further study.
So what now?
I'm glad you asked. While you were busy in the pit, a number of mold hosts were sighted beyond the threshold. They managed to sneak out without the rangers noticing. There's a reason I didn't send Steve and Andy to find the mold source with the others. These vagrant hosts must be eradicated as soon as possible. The mold can still be spread by their overgrown bodies.
Any idea where they went?
The hosts I've observed are not a sprightly bunch. Here are the reports I've received. They'll help you find them.
I'll go take care of them.
Good. And do be quick about it.
There's a nice way to say that.
Thanks for the information.
In all this, I find myself enjoying work even more. Does that make this strange, I wonder?
All right.
Almost certain.
Mate, I can't even see where the fuck I am. That was my mistake. Fair enough. Okay. Some abilities. Let's go. Alright. Definitely need to upgrade the levitation. Health. Okay. mold hosts. Sensory tank purpose. Darling, here some of you were curious why I had these sensory deprivation tanks installed. I thought I'd shed some light on the subject. Maybe some of you have heard of a Dr. Yoshimi Tokoi, the man behind the hugely popular guided imagery experience tapes. Apparently his tapes go beyond the normal meditative qualities of such things, but create genuine hallucinatory visions in some listeners, so the report says. We brought these tanks in to test Dr. Tokoi's tapes for ourselves. Plus there may be some stress relieving uses for the staff down the road. I think we could all benefit from some time in a dark enclosed space, don't you? ? If you have any more questions, feel free to stop by my office. You know where it is.
What were those mold hosts?
Dr. Tokoi investigation. Official findings report RE Dr. Yoshimi Tokoi. Summary: Dr. Yoshimi Tokoi, a Japanese citizen residing in Tokyo, has produced a series of guided imagery experience audio recordings that have gained notable popularity around the globe due to his unusually swift rise in fame, along with reports of vivid something accompanying the use of his tapes. Investigations sector staff were asked to look into Dr. Tokoi's background. We found no past incident with an altered occurrence, nor any evidence of involvement with an altered organisation. However, agents that attended a signing event reported something when hearing Dr. Tokoi speak. We recommend that the research team obtain an audio recording of Dr. Tokoi's voice and perform any and all relevant analysis. Based on the findings, the investigation sector will determine next steps regarding Dr. Tokoi, as well as his eligibility for the Prime Candidate Program. Refer to file 7429633 for full report. Recording chair procedures. Before using the recording devices, please ensure the following safety measures are met. Number 1, ensure the volunteer is securely fastened in their chair. Number 2, ensure the hood is placed over the volunteer's head. This will prevent the volunteer from taking in visual stimuli during their record process, which can lower the quality of captured footage. In brackets, this also prevents recording technicians from viewing the volunteer's face, which undergoes muscle spasms during recording that some consider upsetting. Number 3, check if the volunteer is comfortable. Number 4, activate the recording apparatus. Number 5, after recording is complete, check volunteer cognitive ability using the provided questionnaire. Reminder, do not be alarmed if the length of recorded footage exceeds the volunteer's period of unconsciousness. Astral dilation is a known issue. If any problems arise during this process, contact your supervisor.
An early hypothesis was that my state of the astral plane is subjective, but that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct.
Okay, so we want to go to near the ritual division now. See, I can't see it being in here, so we're going to check anyway. No.